we're diving into one of the biggest mistakes I see people making with the Punisher. You are using his turret wrong, and it's costing you big time. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to maximize its potential and dominate the battlefield. And I can't believe more people don't know about the last one. All right, let's start with some basics you need to understand about the Punisher. His main gun is amazing up close and medium range, but it has one huge drawback. Massive damage drop-off after just 20 meters. If you're trying to poke at enemies far away, you're basically just tickling them. Now here's the kicker. Punisher's turret has 0 damage drop-off, which means it deals full damage no matter how far away your target is. This makes it perfect for when the enemy is out of range, especially when they're respawning or hanging back trying to regroup. Place the turret strategically, and it'll deal consistent damage while your main gun is useless. Remember, the turret equals long-range destruction. Next up, let's talk about positioning. A lot of players stay with their team and shoot in a straight line. And while that has its moments, if you really want to maximize Punisher's impact, you need to take off angles.
Executioner!
What is an off angle? It's any position that gives the enemy another angle to worry about. Left, right, or even high ground, when you're hitting them from the side or above, the enemy is under way more pressure. They'll be forced to split their attention between you and your team, which usually ends in their disaster. Now this goes for the turret too. Don't just plop it down in the same line as your team. Use it to create crossfire. My personal favorite, high ground. From up there, the turret becomes ridiculously oppressive. It can shoot over cover, hit enemies trying to hide, and basically make their lives miserable.
Double KO! That's 3!
Trust me, the high ground is your best friend. And here's a tip that'll blow your mind. Punisher's turret has splash damage. That's right, you don't have to hit enemies directly for it to be effective. Instead, aim at the floor or walls near them. The splash damage will hit multiple targets at once, including those hiding behind boxes or other cover. You will be shocked at how many kills you can rack up by using this trick. It's especially useful in tight spaces where enemies cluster together. I cannot tell you how many Punishers I see just aiming at the enemy themselves, and all they do is miss, miss, miss. By aiming at the ground, you're not just targeting one enemy, you're damaging their entire team. And now that's what I call value. So stop using Punisher's turret like a basic tool and start using it as the game changer it can be. Remember these 3 key tips. Use the turret's no drop-off damage for long-range threats, take off angles, especially the high ground for maximum pressure, and leverage the turret's splash damage by aiming at the floor near the enemies. Start applying these tips in your matches, and I guarantee you'll see a massive improvement in your gameplay. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments below how you're using these tips to dominate. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, I'll see you in the game.